So as I mentioned, when you have your code spaces, they are listed under the code space section, which you can access by clicking on this menu icon and then by hitting code spaces link. And they're listed here. And I told you before that the code spaces are hosted somewhere in GitHub infrastructure. So the question you may want to ask is, how do we know which region my code is hosted on? So is it on the West Coast, on the East Coast? Which region in the world my code space is in? And if you try to get the answer from here, you may not get the answer because these are all the other things that you can actually do. So to get this answer, we need to get into our profile, go to settings, and under the code planning and automation, you will see code spaces. Once you come here, you need to come all the way at the down. And you will see this is the default region where your code spaces are getting created. So right now for my user account, it is set manually to US East, which means all of the code spaces that I'm creating right now are hosted in US East sections. Now I can set automatically, in which case every time I create a new code space, it'll try to identify the closest location based on my IP address and will create a code space in the region closest to me. Otherwise, you can also do is set manually and change the region to somewhere else, let's say US West, and then it's saved automatically. Now, it does not take your existing code base and moves them to US West. It doesn't say that. It's just that any new code space that you are going to create will be created in US West region. So keep in mind when you are creating the new code spaces, if keeping your sensitive data in the code base in a specific geography is important to you, this is the place where you would come and set the regions. For now, I will go back and set it to US East, which was the default choice for my user account. All right, I hope this was useful.